So I'll move on, inshallah, to quickly just sharing with you what we have here at the center. This is an opportunity to update everyone on what's happening. It's not a fundraiser. It's an awareness raiser. Just would like to share with you, alhamdulillah, what we've been doing, what we continue to do. It's all listed on this program sheet on the back. It lists all the programs that we have going on at the center, so bear with me and pretend that you're interested. Give me your attention. So we have different departments within the youth center. The most important one is our Tarbiyah department. So under that, we have our weekly programs and halaqat, which is small focus groups with brothers, sisters, youth, and youthat. So we have the study circles or the halaqat or the usar. And then another dimension is our social programs, which is a social family brunch and dinners that we have and iftars together. We have picnics as one big family. We have some training workshops for the usar and the halaqat leaders. And one of the programs that we had was the open house or the da'wah open house. And this conference is a product of the Tarbiyah department. So that's under the Tarbiyah department. Our youth department is, this is, by the way, a youth center, but, by the way, since we have a big hall, we said let's have Salah and Jum'ah and so on. But the vision is that this is a youth center. And that's why we have a full-time youth director. We still don't have a full-time imam. Our imam left us to Wichita. He just happened to walk in now, Hussam. So we don't have a full-time imam. We have a full-time youth director. So under the youth department, we have so many different programs, and they are well-designed, we claim, well-designed programs, to cater to all the youth needs. Not only educational need, not only social, not only spiritual, but all of that. And that's why we try to diversify our programs. So we have our weekly teen talk that Brother Rami leads, which covers the challenges that our youth go through in their daily lives. We have a very active sports committee that just recently had a soccer tournament, a basketball tournament, and a lot to come, inshallah. We have also a very active community service youth department. They've done a lot. I think they're the most committed, Rami, group on monthly basis, whether it's homeless feeding, etc., etc. We have a talent committee, and inshallah they just had their cultural night for the sisters. How many attended? Everyone else, you missed it. But coming up, inshallah, end of the month is the Muslims Got Talent with some auditions, some special talents, and we're going to share with you, inshallah, the talents that our community has. This is under the youth department. Then we have some spiritual programs. We call them My Revive. My is mass youth. So My Revive is a department or a committee. Revive is all the spiritual programs and activities that we have, like the Qiyam and the Ramadan program and whatnot. Then we have some training workshops that we try to cater, to that need. Some of the workshops we've had this year, help me out, everyone. What workshops did we have for the youth? We had, the Khatib workshop, the stand up and deliver. I think that's what it was called. Then we have shattering doubts workshop, and the last one with Brother Wissam, we had the tajweed of Salah. And hopefully another one, inshallah, to come. Those were the goal for this year. Then we have a youth room that is a great room, but a lot of room for improvement. So we have the youth room, inshallah, that should come around and become a more vibrant room, inshallah. And lastly, we have the Ramadan program, a full program for the youth. So this is our youth department and a lot more. Any of you interested in joining the youth department in the leadership level or as a volunteer, contact Abu Maryam Brother Rami, inshallah. The next group of activities is under the sisters committee or group. They have a Thursday halaqa at noon. And they have sewing classes, that's khiyata. And recently we've added a taekwondo class and a lot of other social activities that happen here and there. If you're, with the group, you will be hearing about all these programs and activities. I'm sure I'm going to miss something, but this is just in brief what's going on. We have our Quran Institute. Currently, we have only the sisters' Quran Institute. Very, very, very active, led by Sister Widad and few other very qualified teachers. They have different levels, 4 levels, the tajweed, the itqan, the ijaza, the hifz. If any of the sisters are interested, very qualified, very well-structured, organized program. We have a daycare facility next door that's called, the Radiant is Irving. This one is Rising Stars Academy, RSA. Alhamdulillah, I think we have about 50-some kids, very professional, led by Sister Muna Abu Ouda, available here next door. The money that's generated from the business feeds into the needs of the youth center. Then we have our most recent project, the Sunday school program. We were hoping to get 50 students, as a beginning. Today we have over 80 students, alhamdulillah, led and advised by Dr. Adnan Imran, and mashallah, very qualified team. Every Sunday we teach Quran, Arabic, Islamic studies, and Brother Rami also talks during that Sunday school. Then we have our Friday night family night, which has been going on for several years with a diverse number of topics that we cover. Next week is going to be about cholesterol. So if you felt, last time was kind of limiting, wait till you listen to next week. Next is our Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, which is a great highlight of what services we have. Most recently, we graduated our first Eagle Scout. And for those of you who don't know what Eagle Scout is, Google it. It's amazing. We have 7 other Eagle Scouts in the pipe. Very, very beautiful program for Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. We have over 100 committed scouts, let alone their parents and the leaders. Very consistent, established program. Then we have every Sunday, we have our book club led by Dr. Ribhi and Brother Abu Zuhair Al-Qatu. It's the only Arabic program that we have. Very nice. The nicest thing about it is that they usually have dinner. Tomorrow is dinner. But it's a very nice gathering. Again, very consistent, very informative. We had this year a lot of different programs. One of them is the summer camp or camps program, where we had the Quran, summer camp, adventures summer camp, and then the recreational summer camp. Every year, alhamdulillah, we add to that program. This is, by the way, led by the Tarbiyah department. For those who haven't noticed, we have a swimming pool in the back. There's a lot of room for improvement. If any of you are interested in leading that aquatic department, a lot of room for improvement. If you're a certified lifeguard, interested in leading, also that's an opportunity for growth right there. And lastly, we have a lot of daily, weekly, and annual masjid activities and program, whether it's the daily salah, the weekly Jumu'ah, Ramadan, where we had Taraweeh, Qiyam, Suhoor, and whatnot. I'm sure I've missed, other programs and activities, but if you're not receiving our weekly newsletter, how many of you are not receiving our weekly newsletter? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. massdfw.org. On the right-hand side, it says join our mailing list. Just go there, put your email address, or right after, inshallah, the program, just give me your email list, and for a nominal fee, I'll add you up, inshallah. It will let you know what's going on, and just keep you in the loop, inshallah. Anything I missed? Volunteers, board members, leadership? But before I move to our last segment, inshallah, just to be fair, welcomed all we made it a point to invite all our community leaders and imams. So I've welcomed 4, and just now Dr. Rahabi just walked in. So on your behalf, I would like to welcome you, Hayakallah. He's leading the Quran. He's the director of the Quran department at our neighbors Salam Foundation. So let me introduce, inshallah, our last speaker. We're going to pray Isha around 8 o'clock, so we're going to push it out. Usually we pray at 7:30, so we're going to delay that a little bit.